Hey everybody, it's Flat Earth Santa coming back to you with another week of pickups. It's the weekly show where I show you guys the books that I got in the current week. Got some cool books this week. It's the week ending or culminating in December 16th, 2025. Yeah, that's right. We're only a week from Christmas. Look at how awesome that's going to be. Oh, yeah. All right. So let me show you what I've started with. And of course, as you know, I love me my Mark Jewelers. And this is Miss Marvel, number 6. Mark Jewelers, but not just any Mark Jewelers. It's got a star stamp, which means it was on a military base and it was sold to a service member. So that was, that's got some cool, you know, prestige to it. People really love collecting not only the Mark Jewelers, but the Star Stamp Mark Jewelers. Um, Next, we've got another Mark Jewelers. Doc Savage, number 7. Another Mark Jewelers, Captain Marvel 22. It's the first appearance of Luann Savanaugh. Really cool. But again, in a Mark Jewelers. Captain Marvel 23. Again, Mark Jewelers. And Captain Marvel number 30. Really cool cover. Now, close to Mark Jewelers, we've got these. Now, these are Marvel Greatest Comics, but, or number 37, but this is the National Diamond insert. So it's close to a Mark Jeweler, uh, but it's a little bit different. It's a different company. So I always love those as, a little bit different. And number 41, and again, National Diamond inserts. Really cool to have. Uh, Very interesting. So let's get on um, to our regular comics. We've got uh, Teen Titans number 26. Love that purple cover. Uh, we've got the Teen Titans. They're no longer having their costumes. They're never going to wear the uniforms again. Well, Wonder Girl, we'll see about that. But anyways, it's the first appearance of Mal Duncan too. So definitely a key. Uh, Love that cover, so definitely had to grab it. Now this book, I was surprised I got so cheap. I mean, it popped up. No one's, everyone's like, but I don't think people knew what it was. It's Green Lantern number 201. But what's the key, everybody? Tell me in the comments if you know. Let me know if you know what it is. Duh, pause the video, make a comment. Don't cheat, because I'm going to tell you right now. And it's the first appearance of Kilowog as Green Lantern. Yeah, first Kilowog. So definitely uh, a very cool key for the Green Lantern mythos. Next, we've got a really nice copy. And I mean, it's not the greatest copy, but it presents amazingly. And that is Batman 186. Of course, you've got the Joker playing with Batman, but of course, this is the first appearance of Gaggy the Clown. Uh, just this is Batman in its pure, uh, just campness back in the day. This is before, of course, they made the Joker sort of really evil when Neil Adams kind of got it. This is more campy Batman, but really cool. Next, we've got, and I've got an, I want to get a little bit nicer copy of this. This isn't too bad, but I'm looking for one because I really love this cover. It's Detective 437. Um, it's the reintroduction of Manhunter, but that uh, just the title, the trade dress of it, really cool. I think it's awesome. That sort of grayish black and yellow just looks really cool. The only trade dress I like better is the Batman cow or the Batman cape and everything. So next, speaking of Batman, newest Batman, uh, this is Absolute Batman #4, the Miko Suwayan. I think that's how you properly pronounce it, Suwayan. The MegaCon exclusive black and white variant. So really cool. Uh, it also, just like all the absolutes, they had the cover A underneath. So it's really awesome. So it's this cover, but also cover A is underneath as well. So it's almost like a double cover, but it also has the March BTC Gold membership box. So it came out of a box. So really nice, and of course it's limited. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, it says it's this 241. It's limited to 500 copies. So awesome. Now we had some Captain Marvels earlier. This is a little nicer copy, but it's unfortunately it's not a Mark Jewelers, but it is Captain Marvel 17. You got Bucky and Cap on the cover. Really cool. I don't know if it really the blacks, the deepness of them, and the shine of the book. It really it comes out. I mean, it pops. So I really love that cover. Next, we've got a near mint, and I mean near mint. This thing is nice. I got this from Bailey's. Um, so thank you, ladies. Uh, but this is awesome. This is Invaders #1. Awesome cover. Got the invaders going after the Nazis. And of course, as Jason from the Eclectic Nerd always says, him and Dan, when is it okay to punch a Nazi? It's always okay to punch a Nazi. So here you go. Invaders #1. Really cool key. Premier issue. God, I love this next book. And my like I try to buy it, especially if it's cheap, as much as I can. This is maybe my nicest copy yet, but I want to get a really, really super high grade version of this because I love this cover. This is Captain America 113, um, the death and resurrection of Captain America, but it is Steranko cover. And I mean, this probably tied with Swamp Thing #9 as my favorite Steranko cover. I love this cover. I mean, it is Silver Age Cap to a T. Bucky sitting by Cap's grave, about to be shot. Just, I mean, it's really cool. As I said, this is proper Steranko. Next, we've got a really cool key. This was a dead stock copy that I got from Skipping Stones, and I got lucky because I actually probably paid $5 to $7 more than what I should have because my custom bid got all messed up. It was after Whatnot changed the new way they're doing things. Um, so I had to hit it a couple times to make sure I won at the end because it was sudden death. But I've had this book a few times, but it is Spectacular Spider-Man number 64, first appearance of Cloak and Dagger. This is a gradable copy. This puppy's going in. I've got a couple more, but that may be the nicest copy I have. Maybe. Next, staying with Spider-Man, I had this in sort of the regular version. I've got it in 9/8, and I also have it signed by Campbell. But this is the version that's just a little different. It is the Long Beach Comic Con exclusive color spot foil, or not spot foil, spot color. So it looks very similar to the spot color, but as you can see, it's from the Long Beach Comic Con. So really cool. It's Spider-Man 606, and of course, J. Scott Campbell. As you know, I love me Bronze Age horror, and guess what? I got a bunch of it coming for you. We've got Ghost number 51, cool Ernie Chan cover. Um, Woman in the red dress going in. Is she going to survive? She's pushed into the lair where everyone is being held hostage. Uh, we'll see. We'll see if she gets out. After I read it, I'll let you know. Uh, if you've read it, don't let me know in the comments. I don't want to know. Not until I read it. Next up, we've got Ghost 82, which is the trapeze artist, and the skeleton's ready to catch the guy, and his partner is on another trapeze, and he's like, oh no, what am I gonna do? So really cool, and of course that's a Dominguez cover. We've got Ghost 70, uh, Ghost 75. Sorry, that was an Aparo cover, I think. I'll have to look. No, it's Dominguez. Sorry, that was 82. Oh, sorry, that was 82. Yeah, there's 75. That's a Dominguez cover as well. So really cool. Got him a bit out of order. Um, House of Secrets 135. And of course, this is a Bernie Wrightson cover. The pets are coming home to roost. There is no escape from the House of Secrets. And of course, this is Abel's Fables. And if everybody doesn't know, the House of Secrets was Abel, and the House of Mystery was Cain. I always seem to forget them until I see the books. But yeah, Cain and Abel are the two different houses. in the DC Bronze universe. So awesome, awesome. And of course, as I said, Bernie Wrightson goodness cover. And speaking of Bernie, we got another one. It's the House of Mystery, which I really love this trade dress. That bat, so cool. Um, and of course, it looks like it's got a received date stamp, August 31st received, so that's cool. Um, but again, a Bernie Wrightson cover. You can tell I love me my Bernie Wrightson, especially this cover. This may be tied for my Bernie. When I was saying earlier with the Steranko, uh, Jesus, I'm a moron. I said Swamp Thing number 9. This is Bernie's Wrightson Swamp Thing number 9. My other one that I love was Steranko. Um, is oh my god. Um, oh my god, I can't even think of it right off the bat. That's why I probably said Swamp Thing. It just went complete. But anyways, let's go with Cap 113 is my favorite Steranko. Maybe well, sorry. Um, Cap 113 and X-Men 50. Probably would be the two. I don't know why I said Swamp Thing 9. This is what I was thinking of when I was thinking this book is coming up, and this is Bernie Wrightson. This and Swamp Thing number 9 are my favorite Bernie Wrightson covers, and I mean my favorite. Um, really cool, absolutely awesome. Um, can't the carousel skeleton? It's just iconic. I try to get it every time I see it, especially if it's not a bad price. Um, Now we've got Weird Mystery Tales number 4. And we're getting away from Bernie Wrightson, but this is Jim Aparo. And they all kind of have sort of that similar style. Dominguez, Cardi, Wrightson, Adams um, in the horror thing, Dominguez. They all kind of do Aparo. It's just that cool style, and I really, really like it. So I always try to pick it up. Now, this was a cool book. Obviously, in this issue, it's Unexpected 220. In this issue, Santa Claus is a killer. Yay, Santa. Way to go, me. Hope I get away with it. But what's really cool is this is a Joe Kubert um, cover. Obviously, you don't get much in horror, but Joe Kubert in or Kubert in war comics, well known, but really cool. I absolutely love this copy. All right, I love that issue, and that copy's really nice too. Um, Next, we've got Phantom Stranger 33, and again an Aparo cover, but what's really cool is on the interior is Mike Grell. And you won't, and if you know that name, you know Mike Grell when it comes to Green Arrow. He's probably the main guy for when it comes to Green Arrow. But yeah, Mike Grell, he's doing the interiors of this, and really cool. Next book, really cool. I think he did every copy, so I might grab more of the issues. But again, Bernie Wrightson doing Kong the Untamed, at least the cover. Um, so I think he did some of the other covers in the run. I think it's only four, but maybe I'm wrong. Um, but it's really cool. You know, I'm a big Wrightson fan, so can't go wrong. Now, here's a little ash can copy. Um, I saw it, and well, let's face it, I'm a Godzilla fan, and you know it. I'm a huge Godzilla fan, and one of the coolest movies out there, Godzilla 2000, where they brought back stuff. It was interesting, so I thought it was awesome. I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, I gotta have that. I mean, I'm a Godzilla fan. I think it's really cool. Now, I buy this book every time I see it. Probably shouldn't have bought this one. This one's not the greatest in the greatest shape. It's probably only in 8.5, so VF plus, VF plus. Normally, I only get these in near mint, but I think probably this was only a buck, so I'm not shooting myself too bad. But I love this. I am a sucker for Mark Schultz Good Girl art. Xenozoic Tales is the precursor to Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Um, it became Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, and everyone, you know, some of you might know the cartoon from the '90s. Um, but this is really cool. Um, I absolutely love uh, this artwork and his style. Mark Schultz does some really cool stuff. So, as I said, I grab it pretty much every time I see it, especially if it's cheap. This book sort of slept on me. Um, I didn't know it was worth as much as it is. I'm guessing because it's black cover and uh, maybe a cool story. But it's thin. It's a 25-cent book, or at least when it came out. It's G.I. Joe: The Hunt for Cobra Commander, um, number one. I'm like, okay, it's thin. It's probably a $2 book, a dollar book. I was surprised. I'm like, 23 bucks? Jeez. I was I got it cheap, but my God, I think people were like, okay, well, just it's GI Joe, it's crap, it just go by. But hey, it happens, and trust me, even I'm surprised. And I kind of know stuff, but I mean, every now and again, one just comes back past me, and hey, if it slips past me, I will try to get it the next time. But this one I didn't let slip past me. I ended up grabbing it, so that was really cool. Plus, I'm a big GI Joe fan, so. Next, we've got the Max 33, late run Max, really pristine condition. Um, I was thinking when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, this is terrible. It's got color rub and whatever. No, it's actually really nice. It's part of the artwork. Um, I thought it was down here, but it's not. It's actually part of the artwork. So really cool. Love that one. Here's another one that kind of people slept on. It is Savage Dragon 137. Again, late run image Savage Dragon, tough to beat. They're hard to find. Low print run stuff. So I grabbed it. Um, Next we've got Twisted Tales. Number one. This is the Dave Stevens cover. It's an homage to Joan Jett, so it's really cool. Didn't have it, so I decided I'd grab it. The cover's cool, and yeah. Speaking of Dave Stevens, and of course my favorite band, Danzig. So this is from Glenn Danzig. This is Venus Domina Candlemas Eve Special Edition. Um, it's got Dave Stevens. It's got a bunch of artists. It's really cool. Plus, I mean, I'm a big Glenn Danzig fan, or at least the band. So, kind of, kind of had to grab that. Next one, again, another one that kind of blew me away. I didn't. Uh, I got this from the brothers. Um, one stream it went by, and I'm like, it went by, and I'm like, I looked it up, and I'm like, Jesus, this is. They had it not high. They obviously had it under FMV. They probably had it about. I think it was like about 70, like 30% under FMV, and I said, hey, would you do it for this? And I think it was like 55 or 45% off of FMV. But I was surprised. This book is really cool. It's worth a bit of money. It's kind of rare. Obviously, it's because it's Avatar Press. They didn't print much. That's, early 2000s. I met the guys at Avatar Press at a couple shows, so but I don't remember this book for some odd reason. But either way, still cool. Grabbed it when I saw it. Now, I don't get them as much anymore because I've got enough copies, and I gotta sell them. But certain ones work, and Catwoman number 70 definitely does work. The red, the black, the contrasting, just so awesome. Uh, and of course, Adam Hughes, as denoted by his awe signature, but it's Adam Hughes bosoms, otherwise known as Hughesams. So if I say it in the stream, when I say Hughesams, that's what I mean. It means that it's, uh, good girl, bad girl type of cover done by Adam Hughes. Uh, got this, needs a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of work, but it's going to come out a little nicer than what it is now. But it's Wonder Woman 205, the second appearance of Nubia. Um, it's Wonder Woman bondage, and I mean, let's face it, 99% of the Wonder Woman covers of this time were bondage, anyways. Uh, but she's tied to a big bomb missile, so we'll see. Does she survive? We'll find out. Number 206. Um, but speaking of Wonder Woman, this book it's being sent off and then graded and then sold. It's not that I don't want to keep it. It's cool. I love the cover. I think it's awesome, but it's just worth a whole bunch. Not sure why, other than it's worn low, but it is Wonder Woman Black and Gold, the trade dress copy, but as you can see, really, really nice, realistic. I mean, just very awesome drawing, very awesome artwork. Um, but Again, going to get graded and sold. Unfortunately, it's going to have to fund a little bit of the other books I want. So, I mean, you can't fault me for that. Next, this is another one that's going off. It's Amazing Spider-Man number 50. Um, it's the Mike Mayhew exclusive variant, and of course, in this issue, Kindred's identity is revealed. But it's Spider Gwen, and of course, she's going to make it to the MCU at some point. Um, it's just a matter of time. It probably won't be too long. So we'll see come when the new Spider-Man movie next year comes out. So we'll see what happens then. Um, next, really cool, and I mean a very nice copy. Like we're talking VF minus, especially for this. Oh, nope, the bottom corner. So no, I'd go fine minus. So that's too bad because I didn't realize the bottom corner. It's too bad. Every other one looks really nice. Um, but it's Archie's girl, Betty and Veronica, number 107. And of course, it's Veronica. Is it true you own 23 bathing suits? And Veronica's, yes. And I even have 2 for swimming in. Of course, it's all about the looks. Next, we've got Veronica, done by Dan. I was going to say Dan DeCarlo, but it's not. Um, but this is a iconic Veronica cover. It's her in a bikini on the pot of gold. Uh, at the end of the rainbow. And of course, it's Veronica number 23. So, really, really awesome. And we're getting to the end. Uh, yeah, we got 3 books left. This is Witchblade, number 8. But of course, it is signed by Michael Turner. Cool cover, but yeah, Michael Turner, he's not around anymore, so getting SIGs on books, unless you dig him up out of the ground and put a pen in his hand, it ain't gonna happen. So, really awesome. Um, so, there you go. Michael Turner's signature on a Witchblade. And here we go. We've got Cry for Dawn, the Linsner covers, and it's signed by Linsner. This is the first printing. Does sex sell? Yes, yes, it does. Yes, it does. So that's Cry for Dawn, number 5. Really cool cover. And of course, we had the first print. How about the second print? And again, does sex sell? So far, so good. Yeah, yeah, that's for sure. So again, second printing. This is the more rare and the more desirable of the two. But let's face it, they're both pillow books. They are what they are. They get the gooners. So uh, use it to sell them and pick up some really cool other stuff that I need. So, anyways, that's the books this week, guys. Um, Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought I did well with. What didn't I do well with? Uh, Stuff that let me know what you got this week. Put it in the comments. Like and subscribe, of course, because it helps the algorithm. It helps me find more stuff. And again, guys, get out there, enjoy collecting. Um, Go bin diving, find those diamonds in the rough, learn to clean and press because it makes your comics the sharpest and most beautiful they can be. And guys, never forget what Red Green always says: keep your stick on the ice. Hey, what are you doing, man? Why are you still sticking around? I mean, if you're gonna be here, hit the like and subscribe. You know you want to do it. Santa tells you to do it. If you don't do it, you'll not get jello in your stocking next year. The earth is flat, man. Deal with it.